My name is Dr. Zoran Stamatowski. I'm coming from the Agency for Entrepreneurship and Foreign Direct Investment. We are dealing with many foreign delegations, and I'm very glad to meet the people from the federal state from Brazil. It's not the first time the Brazil businessmen came to Slovenia, but it's first time that these federal state representatives came here. It was very interesting exchange of information, exchange of possibilities for investment cooperation, and I'm sure in next years, I'm sure that first let's say, companies will come again here, or Slovene companies will visit Brazil and make very successful businesses and very good business cooperation in the future. I saw many possibilities in your country, very interesting in tourism, in business, in high technology. So I'm very sure that the people which from Slovenia, which were here on this event, they are sure that this is very good experience for them, and they will do everything to make this contact with people from Brazil very strong, and I'm sure that the business will go very nice. Thank you very much.
My name is Ernest Jain. I'm the president of the board of the Software Corporation, which is actually exporting the software in 17 different countries, one of them also Brazil. Today it's very honorable and very nice that we are actually meeting here in Slovenia for the first time. 15 Brazilian delegates plus 5 came here to Slovenia to present themselves, to try to experience our atmosphere, our country. We are trying very hard to find for them all the possibilities for the different cooperation between different countries. We have also with the Chamber of Commerce of Slovenia, with the Technology Park of Ljubljana, good practices, exchange of good practices, how to exchange the ideas from the academy world to the economical world, etc., etc. So it's a very fruitful collaboration between two of our countries. It started 4 years ago when two of our capitals, one capital Fortaleza and the other city Maribor, actually went into a special agreement. It was also on such occasion that we are very tightly integrated Brazilian culture and Slovenian culture, not only on the business level, but also on the cultural level and on the spiritual level. So it's very nice actually for all the delegates to be here and to be hosted at our event, and I hope that they will join us in the future also. Thank you very much.
And I'm coming from Ljubljana Technology Park. I'm the manager, general manager. And for us, this opportunity to host the delegation from Brazil is very important. This year we have launched the program Go Global Slovenia, and having the connection and the possibility to discuss the business opportunities with the representative from Brazil and Brazil government, it is very important for us. And today is the first day. We will do the homework, and next year we will be, let's say, visitors of your country, and I'm sure that we will have some collaboration at the business-to-business level. Thank you.
Thank you very much really for coming in Koper. Thank you very much for visiting us. Really warmly welcome in our port of Koper, and warmly welcome in Koper.
muito frio, né?
Desejaria, enfim, passar uma mensagem e que expressa a minha satisfação em ter acolhido nesta noite os integrantes da ASHE, da Associação de Jovens Empresários do Ceará. Foi um prazer imenso, uma grande satisfação de ver jovens tão talentosos, com tanta capacidade, e a Embaixada do Brasil fica muito orgulhosa de ver essa nova geração de gente muito bem preparada. Aqui, naturalmente, nossos serviços serão à disposição para todo e qualquer tipo de interesse ou de associação a jovens, igualmente jovens eslovenos, empresários eslovenos. Eu acredito que, enfim, há um grande segmento a ser explorado. Tive aqui um espectro muito amplo de diversos setores, representantes de várias áreas, e eu estou certo que, seguramente, vamos trabalhar para que possa, enfim, desses contatos iniciais, resultar uma parceria que seja útil para o Ceará, para o Brasil e também para a Eslovénia.
My name is Miran Herženjak and I'm the managing director of the Keter Group, one of the leading producers of biogas plants in southeastern Europe. So we invited here at sightseeing of our biogas plant Organica Nova on the outskirts of Maribor in Slovenia, our Brazilian friends and young delegation of young entrepreneurs from the state of Ceará to visit our biogas plant, to show them what we are doing, how our biogas plant is actually operating, and the possibility which we see in investing in Brazil. Because, as I told the delegation earlier, we consider Brazil as a really good investment potential for the biogas plant, not just by constructing and selling biogas plants in Brazil, but also to help solving environmental issues in Brazil regarding huge amounts of waste from agricultural production, because we know that agricultural production in Brazil is very well developed. Brazil is one of the leading, if not the leader in export of meat products and meat in the world, and that creates them a lot of problems and issues with processing of slaughterhouse waste, which can also be used as a feedstock for biogas plant. Also, what is, in our opinion, very important is to increase the production of so-called green electric energy out of renewable energy sources. And for a fact, I know that Brazil is very well developed in that area as well, by huge amount of installed power from solar power panels, photovoltaic panels and wind energy. But in installing biogas plant, it's somewhat lagging behind. So our goal and mission is to show the Brazilian people and delegation of young Brazilian entrepreneurs from the state of Ceará what is possible, and that Brazil is, in our opinion, I mentioned also earlier that El Dorado, for example, a state of Ceará is also, if I am informed correctly, one of the leading producers of acaju. And the leftovers from acaju can be processed in such plants, just as we see here, for example. Also the leftovers from or waste from production of bioethanol out of sugarcane can be processed and used in such plants as we see here for production of green electric energy, and in the end we can also produce dried digestate, which is a leftover from biogas plant process, and is a really good organic fertilizers to use on the agricultural surfaces as a fertilizer, which decreases the need of use for artificial fertilizer, for example. Or second use for dried up digestate in the form of pellets is also to use them as a fuel for heating up. I know that may sound a bit strange for Brazil, because in state of Ceará you have steady 26 degrees of temperature throughout the whole year, but heat can be used in a various way, even for cooling purposes, for example, cooling of produced fruit or meat or whatever reason. Heat can also be used as a complementary product in the production of bioethanol, because their heat is used to produce bioethanol. Heat can also be used, as we saw today in our facility, even as a means to dry the digestate or dry wood or dry whatever is needed to be dried, for example. So we have developed quite a few solutions in that area, what to do with the waste heat which is created in a biogas plant. Of course, some amount of heat is used by ourselves in the biogas plant. We must maintain steady temperature inside of this digester to create a stable environment for the microorganisms and bacteria inside, to have a stable and constant production of quality biogas without any oscillation, without any fluctuation, which is important for the running of the engines, and in the end this is important for the production of so-called green electric energy, which in our case, in Slovenian case, is supplied into the national electricity grid.
Diretamente da Câmara de Comércio e Indústria da Eslovênia. Eu gostaria apenas de dar minhas primeiras impressões sobre esse encontro da AGI com parceiros eslovenos. Eu acredito, eu já pude apurar nesses primeiros momentos, que realmente existem certos segmentos onde possa haver realmente uma relação mais estreita entre o Estado e a Eslovênia. E apenas confirma a minha percepção que nada como uma relação pessoal, o encontro pessoal. Muitas das ideias surgem de forma muito espontânea através de um contato com jovens empresários eslovenos. A Eslovênia é um país relativamente novo, 20 anos, e eu creio que é um bom momento para nós estabelecermos algumas parcerias em áreas promissoras. O Ceará foi muito interessante a apresentação feita agora sobre o Estado, me pareceu muito completa, surpreendeu bastante com os dados que demonstram que o Estado está no caminho correto, atuando em diversos segmentos. Eu vejo a energia renovável, uma área muito boa, a área da pesquisa, a energética como um todo, a indústria automotiva, serviços, turismo, por exemplo, mesmo cooperação esportiva, educacional, ou seja, o pessoal está se reunindo. Eu fico muito contente em ver que esse tipo de encontro surte seus efeitos. É claro que não é nada de imediato, há todo um processo de maturação, mas eu acredito que os parceiros estão aí. É uma questão de audácia, de perseverança, de conhecimento mútuo. Eu acho que todos os dois lados têm potencial, é uma questão apenas de desenvolver. Acho que ao longo do dia esses contatos serão frutíferos, pelo menos, enfim, marcarão uma primeira, enfim, um momento de aproximação, mas outros se seguirão e eu espero que com isso a Embaixada possa ajudar a AGE e também, enfim, o Estado do Ceará como um todo nesse processo de crescimento e partilhamento da sua riqueza através de iniciativas comuns.
We are very happy that we have in Slovenia a delegation from of Young Entrepreneurs, Association of Young Entrepreneurs from state of Ceará. I think this is another step, another opportunity for strengthening business connection between Slovenia and Brazil. I see many opportunities, many similarities. Although Brazil is one of the leading countries in the world, Slovenia on the other hand quite a small market, only 2 million, but still I think we are quite a developed country, a member of European Union and one of the most successful of ex-socialist countries in the Europe, and that's why I see here a lot of opportunities, and I'm sure that today new contacts between the Slovenian and Brazilian companies will be established, and I hope that in the near future we will organize as a Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Slovenia a business trip, business delegation to Ceará, and I sincerely hope that Brazil will be in the next future, in the next years, a very important market to export from Slovenia and import, and also potential market for foreign investment. So, welcome to Slovenia.